what do you think is the next step towards some kind of equalization in this country? Those people who are not in the same position as the rest of us.
Okay, that's a good question too. You're all good questions, Michael. I tell you, I want to lead you into what am I most concerned about at this point? What concerns me the most? I don't feel very like I want to celebrate Obama's election. I mean, I do it in a nice, quiet way. Wonderful, a black man's elected, but I want the man to succeed as president. I want him to have a successful presidency. I don't want to see somebody in an opposing party trying to tear down everything he wants to do, all his values and ideals, and continually frustrate him and fight him all the way. I want him to be successful. I want him to be reelected to another 4-year term. And the idea that I have in my mind is that if you take anyone, you take any person, you take the governor of Illinois, you take the governor of New York, you take whoever you want. They say, the philosopher says, you can never judge a person's life until his last day. Until he's on the way out. And they say, this is your last day today, you're leaving this earth. That's when you can judge his life. Because there can be things that you find out about that person you didn't know before. You know, the governor of Illinois, he was a huge, overwhelmingly re-elected. He was re-elected there by an overwhelming, and now they find out, wow, there's some interesting things that he's been doing, but they haven't proven them yet. But the governor of New York, you had things like that. So I'm hoping and praying, and I want to stick around for at least, well, 4.5 years till we see if we can get re-elected to what happens. And I wonder, what can we do now to try to help him? What can I do to try to help him? So Thelma and I have gotten active in the Democratic Club. I'm active in the Lions Club, which is charitable, raising funds, as you are, Mr. Past President of the Lions Club. And Thelma and I have become active in the Democratic Club also here, because I want to see what we can do to try to help Barack Obama, not only get elected, but to succeed. And it's interesting, in the paper recently there was an article by Newt Gingrich, the former Republican majority leader in the House of Representatives, who was really radical. And he's advising the Republican leadership tonight not to attack Barack Obama, to try to think in terms of America, what's best for America, and cooperate with him. Not to try to just destroy him because he's a Democratic leader. And that's what I'm concerned that they're likely to do. And I don't know how to stop that. I want to find out. That's one of the things we have to discuss in the Democratic Club here, that the battle is not over just because he's elected. He must succeed, because if he doesn't, when will the next black have a chance to get into public office? Just like John Kennedy, in a sense, you know, the first Catholic to get elected into the presidency of the United States. So I don't know, that's the big thing that really concerns me, Michael, at this point, yeah.